Good afternoon, everyone. Gabe Velazquez here with you, transparenttrading on a Tuesday, 19th November. Just real choppy trading. Let's get right into the charts. Um, just finished the class on what investments are going to work, coming into some supply and demand based on some of the deregulation and so forth. That went really well. If you possibly want to look at the recording, send support at transparenttradesolutions.com. I am going to post it for my premium members. We'll talk about it. So also sign up for the newsletter, and if you have anything else, contact me. Give me a thumbs up, and we'll go from there. Okay, all right. Let's get right into the charts. Um, today we had earlier this morning we had the market selling off because of the concerns over the saber rattling by Putin with nukes and all that kind of stuff. So we did have a pullback, and as is the case for the last 6 7 months, they bought the dip. Overall, still choppy. Not a lot to talk about here. I think under the surface, I wrote about it over the weekend. Tons of rotation. Even today, a lot of stocks really didn't do anything. Nvidia did rally. I think that was part of why the market came back. Remember, Nvidia is the biggest stock in the Nasdaq 100 now, and the S&P. So that could be it. But pharma still getting hammered. Um, Bitcoin still the winner overall. All the Coinbase and all these crypto related stocks are the ones that are doing well, but under the surface, there's still a bunch of rotation going on. So overall, there's just not much going on with the S&P. Maybe if Nvidia blows out tomorrow, maybe we get a rally back up into here. Nasdaq's got some levels above that were formed when the stock fell. When stocks fell with the Nasdaq. So we'll see if ultimately, I think if we're gonna come back up, we probably come back up to 21, 116. There's some levels in between, but these don't work as well, the ones in the middle of the move versus the ones that are the extremes. So we'll see. And then the Russell also kind of picked up a little bit of a bid here off of some levels as well. We'll see if that's actually carries or not. Uh, the VIX still hanging above 16. We'll see if further selling bakes it up to 23, or we come right back down to 14. It's kind of in no man's land. Rates, nothing there. Um, kind of just churning here. I think if we get break 450, that's going to be another leg higher. That's a possibility, by the way, with the 10-year just kind of meandering about here and can't hold any kind of gains as well. Bitcoin did make an interesting move, did make a new high and failed. I don't know if this is the beginning of another pullback down to 87. We'll see. But that was interesting. They couldn't hold the new highs. Barely. I mean, it's just been kind of a meandering kind of move. So it doesn't look like anything much there. Gold and silver have been gaining. We had a nice pop in gold from that 25.50 level that I wrote about a couple of weeks ago, right there. We got some supply coming up here, and silver similarly, just kind of churning here. Silver's very, very kind of sloppy and just lots of choppy trading in silver. Oil also kind of just hanging around the set 69. Tomorrow's inventory numbers could get this thing moving, but it's just been dead in the water also. Nat gas, interesting back and forth. Um, keeps hitting these gaps and then had hit the gap from Sunday, rallied up to that gap, came back down again. Very, very choppy. Looks, if we can hold on around here, I think we have a run up into the 350 level on nat gas. We'll see what happens. Other than that, tomorrow big event, obviously Nvidia. What the reaction is going to be. Expectation is very, very high for that stock. So we'll see, and clearly that's going to impact the market overall because it's such a big component of both the S&P and the Nasdaq. So we'll see how that goes, and then we're going to get into a holiday week next week. So But still, lots of stuff going on. Even this morning with the Russia thing and all the cabinet appointments and all these stocks based on policy getting either a rally, like all the energy shares moving higher, pharma moving lower, food stocks getting hit on the JFK nominee. So there's all kind of stuff going on below the surface. Um, and that's going to continue, I think, until January. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. All right. Again, if you need anything, um, contact me, support at transparenttrading solutions.com. Put some commentary in the chat, and we'll see you on Friday. Take care.